Student, today we are now going to discuss your chemistry second chapter, structure of atom. Okay, student, according to Dalton, we know that atom is the smallest particle which can be subdivided, and it is now well known that atoms consist of massive positively charged central part called nucleus, and which is surrounded by negatively charged electrons. Okay, and the nucleus contains positively charged protons and neutrons which do not have any charge. The electrons are distributed in various orbitals outside the nucleus, and this distribution of electrons is termed as the electronic configuration of an atom. And properties of atom depends upon the electronic configuration, and atoms have ability to form molecules which possess specific shape. The recent development of scanning tunneling microscopy that has helped to get direct photograph of atom, and which proves the existence of atom. Student, in this unit we shall discuss orbitals, electronic configuration, probability picture of electron along with the other modern concept. Okay, student. Now we discuss some important terms and definitions, such as atom. It is one of the large number of particles that take up a given element together. An atom is the smallest particle of chemical element that can take part in a chemical reaction. Okay, an atom are made up of protons, neutrons and electrons. The atomic radius is of the order of 10 to the power minus 10 meter, but almost all its mass is concentrated in small region called nucleus. Okay, student, and size of nucleus equal to 10 to the power minus 15 meter. Okay, now drawbacks of Dalton's atomic model. Dalton's concept of indivisibility of atom was disproved by the experimental evidences obtained by the scientists, and it was found that atoms, although tiny, are composed of particles called electron, proton and neutron. Okay, electron, it is negatively charged particle with mass 9.10939 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and charge is equal to 1.6022 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so charge of electron is 1.6022 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. It was discovered by J.J. Thomson. Okay, and they are present in extranuclear part of the atom. Its relative charge is -1 and mass 0.00054 unit approximately, and approximately we taken the value as 0 also, and they are fundamental particles of all atoms, and they denoted by small e. Okay, now protons, they are positively charged particles with mass 1.67262 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. So student, mass of proton is 1.67262 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg, and charge equal to same as electron. Okay, 1.6022 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, but proton is a positively charged particles. Okay, and proton was discovered by Goldstein in 1886. They are present in highly dense central part of atom. They are called nucleus of atom. Okay, and their mass is 1.00727 unit approximately, and we taken approximately its value is 1 unit. They are denoted by small p. Okay, and they are also fundamental particles of all atoms. Okay, now another particle is neutron. It is neutral particle with mass equal to 1.67493 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Student, neutron was discovered by James Chadwick in 1932. He bombarded a thin foil of beryllium with fast moving alpha particles and observed that highly penetrating rays consist of neutral particles which were named as neutron. Okay, and the neutron is also present in nucleus of an atom except hydrogen, which contains only one electron and one proton but no neutron. The atoms of all other elements, including isotopes of hydrogen, that is deuterium and tritium, contain all the three fundamental particles called electron, proton and neutron. Okay, student. Now, student, we discuss about Thomson model of atom. Okay. According to Thomson model of atom, uh, in J.J. Thomson proposed a model in which atom was assumed to be uniform sphere with radius 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter of positive electricity or positive charge with electrons, and electrons embedded into it in such a way as to give the most stable electronic arrangement. Okay, in this model, the atom is visualized as a pudding or cake of positive charge with resins, that means electrons, embedded into it. So this model is also called resin pudding model. Okay, and the mass of atom is considered to be evenly spread over the atom according to this model. Okay, student. So I'm saying once again, J.J. Thomson proposed a model in which atom was assumed to be uniform sphere with radius 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter of positive electricity or positive charge, with electrons embedded into it in such a way as to give the most stable electronic arrangement. And in this model, the atom is visualized as a pudding or cake of positive charge with resins or electrons embedded into it. The mass of atom is considered to be evenly spread over the atom according to this model. Okay, but student, there are some drawbacks in this Thomson's model, and according to this, this model of atom could account for the electrical neutrality of atom, but it couldn't explain the result of gold foil experiment carried by Rutherford. Okay, student. So, Thomson model could not account for the electrical neutrality of atom. Okay. Now, student, Rutherford, according to Rutherford alpha scattering experiment, Rutherford corrected some theories of Thomson model, and he said that when high energy alpha particles from radioactive sources of thin foil whose thickness of 10 to the minus 7 meter of gold metal. The thin gold foil had a circular fluorescent zinc sulfate screen around it, and whenever an alpha particle struck the screen, a tiny flash of light was produced at that point, and he observed that most of alpha particles were passed through the gold foil undeflected. So when Rutherford bombarded high energy alpha particles from radioactive source on a thin foil whose thickness about 10 to the minus 7 meter of gold metal, the thin gold foil had a circular fluorescent zinc sulfide screen around it, and whenever an alpha particle struck the screen, a tiny flash of light was produced at that point, and he observed that most of alpha particle passed through the gold foil undeflected. Okay, and a small fraction of alpha particle was deflected by small angles. A very few alpha particles, one in 2000 suppose, bounce back. Okay, that is were deflected by nearly 180 degree. So these are the three observations. First one is most of the alpha particles pass through the gold foil undeflected. Second one, a small fraction of alpha particles was deflected by small angles. Okay, a very few particles, suppose it may be one in about 2000, bounce back, that is were deflected by nearly 180 degree. Okay, and according to these observation, Rutherford conclude that most of space in atom is empty because most of alpha particles pass through the foil. Okay, and the positive charge has to be concentrated in a very small volume that repelled and deflected few positively charged alpha particles, and this very small portion of the atom was called nucleus. A positively charged has to be concentrated in a very small amount that repelled and deflected few positively charged alpha particles, and this very small portion of the atom was called nucleus. Okay, and the third conclusion, that the volume of nucleus is very small as compared to the total volume of atom. So the radius of nucleus, which may be about 10 to the minus 3 centimeter, is about 1 divided by 1 lakh of that of atom, that is 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter. Okay, if cricket ball is nucleus, then radius of atom will be about 5 kilometer. Okay, so student, according to Rutherford's nuclear model of atom, we can say that an atom consists of teeny positively charged center called nucleus. Okay, the nucleus consists of teeny positively charged center called nucleus. A nucleus consists of protons and neutrons called nucleons. Student, according to Rutherford nuclear model of atom, an atom consists of teeny positively charged center called nucleus, and nucleus consists of protons, neutrons and electrons. Okay, and nucleons, that means protons and neutrons, are much heavier than an electron. Okay, and indicating that mass of atom lies in its nucleus. So the total number of nucleons is termed as mass number. Okay, student, and the electrons are outside the nucleus, revolving around the nucleus at high speed in a certain fixed circular path called the orbits, in the same manner as planets move around sun. Okay, in our solar system, as sun revolves, planets revolve around the sun, the electrons are outside the nucleus, revolving around the nucleus at high speed in certain fixed circular path, which we are called orbits. It may be said as energy leveled, it may be said as shells. Okay, and the number of electrons in an atom is equal to number of protons in it. Thus, the total positive charge of the nucleus exactly balances the total negative charge in the atom, making it electrically neutral. Okay, student? And the number of protons in an atom is called atomic number. Okay, and electrons and the nucleus are held together by electrostatic force of attraction. Okay, but student, there are some drawbacks in Rutherford model of atom. Okay, such as when a body is moving in an orbit, it undergoes acceleration. Even if the body is moving with constant speed in an orbit, it must undergo acceleration due to change in direction. So, an electron moving around the nucleus in an orbit is under acceleration. Okay, and according to Maxwell's electronic theory, we know that charged particles, when accelerated, must emit electromagnetic radiations, and therefore an electron in an orbit will emit radiations. The energy carried by radiations comes from electronic motion, and its path will become closer to nucleus and ultimately should spiral into nucleus within 10 to the power minus 8 seconds. But actually this doesn't happen. Okay, thus Rutherford's model cannot explain the stability of atom if the motion of electron is described of the basis of classical mechanics and electromagnetic theory. So student, Rutherford model cannot explain the stability of atom according to electromagnetic theory. Okay, and second drawbacks of Rutherford model is that it doesn't give any idea about distribution of electron around the nucleus and about their energies. Okay, so these are the main drawbacks of Rutherford model of atom. But Rutherford in these drawbacks corrected by the scientist Niels Bohr, and we get Bohr's theory. Okay, student, in your next class we discuss from Bohr's theory of model.